water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, welcome to the month of June readings. Hi everyone, I'm Christina with Sanctuary Within You. And I'm going to do a reading first general for all of you water signs, and then not individual cards, but for each sign, cards for each sign. So as I was shuffling, first I want to say just like everything is going to be okay. And this is a general reading, so it might be for some of you, but I felt and I saw a woman sitting crying. Maybe something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, but also making sure that, and I know you're water sign, so you're close to your emotions, right? But making sure that you don't make something bigger, that it's, if something didn't work out, it was because it wasn't meant to, or it wasn't the right timing. So make sure that you let go here. So it doesn't overtake you so much, is what I feel like. I really heard this. Everything is going to be okay. And then I saw this like apple tree as well, which is, that apple, that wisdom, right? There's wisdom to be gained from this. So see if you can, if there is an emotional situation showing up in the month of June for you, go up into the higher perspective. What are you meant to learn from this? And it might not have to be a big deal of like, oh, this is a really hard lesson. It could just be like, okay, well, sometimes I just have to learn to let go and move on, right? As well. So I feel like, or maybe even like write that down or bookmark this, come back to this video just so that you can remember to just like, it's okay. Just let go. I feel like it was meant to be, whatever that was. And I'm not saying that this is for everyone, that something big is going to happen, that it's going to be really hard. But if there is something emotional, I feel like it's bigger emotionally than what it actually is in action. And that's why I'm saying it's going to be okay. It was meant to be, whatever that was. Okay, so let's do a reading for all of you. So for the month of June, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Also, we have on June 30th, I think at like 10 p.m. or something, so right before we move into July, we have a Sun Mercury Cazimi. And I love Cazimis because that's when the sun is right in the heart of that planet. So it really highlights a Mercury mindset, communication. It might be something what Mercury taught you in the past retrograde, but it might also be something new, different as well. Because that's in Cancer, obviously, then in Cancer season. So happy early birthday to my early Cancers. Okay, so all of you, and it's 2:22 as I record this too. So some beautiful harmony is going to come. 2:22 is harmony for me as well. Jinky 50 is a lot about that too in the city, if you follow Jinkies. So that's something that's going to come in for you too. Okay, so general reading for all of you first. What do we have here? Also, if you want this more like clarity, if you want to really fill your cup as well, so you're not all over the place. I do have a really beautiful workshop series, 3 different workshops. You can join one or all of them. You get a discount and some extra things if you join all of them. It's called Inner Magic, Ignite Your Inner Magic. So it's an intuitive workshop. It's an abundance workshop, and it's a self-love workshop as well. So join me in that if you haven't already. At least if you've been working with me, we do a lot of energy work. These are really beautiful shifts that you are going through with these workshops. So if you are feeling called to ignite your inner magic even more, don't miss it. It's always phenomenal. It's always amazing. It's always magic. Okay. So get curious. This is the card of the month. So you come back to this reading too if you want to, because this is going to be something that you want to remind yourself of throughout the month. So get curious. This is about that there's things that glimmers, there's things that might not look like, it's almost like the universe is throwing you this little like gold glimmer, like, hey, look here. So tune into that and be curious. Things might not be a little bit different than you think, but just be open-minded to see what is being shown to you this month. What is it where is the magic? We can look for that everywhere we go, every day. Like even in the most mundane situations, where is the magic in this moment? Because there's always magic in this moment. And that's how you live life really well as well, when you tune into that in the everyday moments as well. So get curious. This might also be something within your heart of like that just wants to be seen. Your gifts wants to be seen. You want to be seen. Your heart is telling you that, hey, I'm here. It's time. Your soul just wants to be seen and want to be in this beautiful, abundant, loving space that we sometimes get caught in our head or are too much emotions in. Okay. So be curious of what's coming your way this month. And I already said it. Okay, so higher perspective. This is in the medicine field of the month. So this is going to help you with that curiosity, but also, as I said, as I already saw in that vision that I saw, I feel like pull yourself out from a higher perspective. If there's too much, there can never be too much emotion, but there can be too much emotions. Like I'm a Scorpio moon myself. I've processed through emotion every single day, whether it's something hard or whether it's something beautiful. I cry just as much for that, right? So, but lift your higher perspective if you feel like you get sucked into it too much, so it's not like beneficial for you. Get into that higher perspective. Remember that throughout the month. That's a medicine card for throughout the month as well. In the spiritual field, this is where you're being called to tune into more, to meditate about, and to really tune into your gifts about. Something we're going to do in the June 9th is when my workshops starts. That's the first one. That's the third eye chakra workshop. So really tuning into the magic within. But this is you who are, you're wise, you're maybe a shaman or was in a previous life. Like there is something here. You can see things. You're really intuitive. You can see things that some people don't always see, okay? And sometimes we are meant to talk about our wisdom, and sometimes we are meant to just observe and letting people go their journey, because we can't, if it's people that don't listen or don't want to hear, then we don't have to always, it's not always the right time. So really tune into that in yourself, with people, so that you don't spend your energy trying to inspire people that are not inspired, or trying to help people that didn't ask for help. But at the same time, it is for you to really tune into that you are this wise person. You have so much wisdom within you. So it's important that you see that within yourself. The action here for you water signs in June is to make sure that you're always connected to your intuition, to your inner knowing, to your heart. That's why I do the intuitive workshops, because that's how our heart and soul speaks, away from our mind, beyond, so we can go beyond our limitations, our conditioning, our current reality, to create a new reality in this physical life. So making sure that you are connected to your heart. There might be friends too that are actually bringing this out in you, or groups of people. That's why I love doing group work in my workshops or programs, whatever that is, because when we come together like-minded, then we raise the frequency and the energy multifold. So if you do have those friends, like hang out with them. That's what dogs are for me, because that's going to help you connect to your heart. But make sure obviously that you have the boundaries to the people that don't, so that you're in the right energy, so you don't have to work with that. But that, taking action on that, really always tuning into your heart, make that obviously a daily practice, an every moment practice, right? When we live from that space. And you have so much, like, you're going to really come into feeling your strength in June here. And I feel like that has to do with this card too, and that higher perspective, right? To always kind of have that curiosity about things that happens in life and about yourself, because you're coming into really beautiful stability and strength. For some of you too, we have the full moon in Sagittarius, so it's going to aspect your your water placement a little bit different, but there's something here that maybe you're releasing, and because you're releasing, it's kind of like a weakness or perceived weakness about you, rather a perceived weakness or unworthiness that you're releasing with this full moon on June 3rd as well, that really going to help you come into that strength. So I feel like a really beautiful strength building throughout the month for all you water signs. Okay, last one for you before I go into. Okay, we have more friends here, so definitely make sure the orchids are for friends as well, to take time for friends. So you're being called to really spending time with the right friends, okay, that uplift you. And also being quick. The weasel is about using your intuition, being quick in action on your intuition too, so that your mind or your emotions or whatever that is past conditioning don't take over. Your intuition is telling you something, then act on it. That's always how we move the quickest in every single way. Okay, so act on your intuition and do it quick too. Okay, that's for all of you. If you're not on YouTube, the video might cut off and you have to go over to YouTube to get the individual cards for Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. Just a little heads up if you're listening on any other channel. Okay, so let's start with Cancer. Okay, so Cancer's birthday at the end of the month. That's beautiful. Okay, so Cancer's for June. All right. Okay, so this is for you if you are in situations or have been in situations that you felt left out in the cold, or scarcity around money, but also maybe feel like abandonment wounds or anything like that coming up. This is about really taking action on healing that this month so that you can move on. That's a part of why I have my workshop series for all of this, so that we can move into that energy of intuitive clarity, abundance in all areas of life, and self-love, masculine, feminine balance within us. Okay, so that you can really nurture yourself, because there's something here that you're being called to heal and take action on stepping away from. Okay, stepping into instead this emotional stability. This can be also someone coming into your life to hold that space for you, or to add that for you with that emotional stability and more. I love this like emotional landscape that we have within us, because as we're getting to know ourselves more, and getting to know our triggers and our emotions and everything that they are and the reasons for them, the core for it, then, I mean, I'm a Scorpio moon. That's why what I help everyone with, going to the core of our reactions and our triggers and our emotions, right? But within us, then what I find is that it's fascinating. We get to know ourselves all throughout our life, and that's something that's beautiful and fascinating. So that to me is to manage your emotions. We're always gonna have emotions. We're all gonna have, obviously, we're always gonna have triggers, is what I was gonna say. But it's about getting to know how to be with them more, so that then you can move beyond them. Something that I feel like you're really tuning into this month, Cancer. I'm gonna do one more card for you. There is something here too that you are being called to be patient with. Maybe it's yourself, maybe it's your blessings, your manifestations. Okay, just patience, observe what happens. There's divine timing, there's a plan for everything, and we, with our human minds, we miss that so often, right? So take a step back, take a deep breath, and be patient with yourself too. Really love yourself too, okay? Come into my workshop or workshops if you want help and support and just nurturing in this. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing this with anyone else. It helps me to get my business and my services out, as well as helpful for people that want and need to hear the same messages. So thank you so much. Also, I wanted to say, come into my Facebook group if you're not already in there, Sanctuary Within You. I do card pulls there. Occasionally, I do teachings, lives, little meditations spontaneously, and a lot of good info in there. I'm on Instagram too, but in my Facebook group, I tend to do even more so. Sanctuary Within You. All right, my workshops is called Inner Magic. I don't even know if I if I said that, but it's called Inner Magic, and you can find that series on my website. Just go to sanctuarywithinyou.com. Okay, so Scorpio for the month of June. Scorpio, any of your Scorpio placements? Let's see here. All right. Okay, I am really feeling this deck too, so I'm going to do 1/4 for you. Okay, Scorpio. So you might feel like you have a lot on your plate and juggling a lot of things, okay? So if you do, first, obviously, just tune into like, okay, do you really does life have to be a challenge? No, life gets to be easy. So if that's a mindset that you benefit from changing within yourself, do so, okay? And then also, so you can cut away things that you don't need. But then also don't remember how strong you are, Scorpio, okay? Maybe you can juggle these things. You can hold these things in your hand. So don't forget that is what I'm feeling too. Because if you do go into overwhelm of like, how am I able to do that? And you're forgetting the present moment of every day, every moment. Okay, I'm going to do this hour by hour. That's all what we can do. We could put so much pressure on yourself, because I also have like this waking up from a nightmare, right? This is being in your head so much and feeling that it's not moving, or that it's just too much in your head. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Come back into your power and your strength and do things one by one. Don't think about what you're going to do next. Don't think about what you're going to do in the next hour. Be here and now, because this is also the card for being an entrepreneur. So you are your own creator of your life, whether you're doing that in a business, then you're being called to, like, this is really like stepping into that. Maybe that's what the headache is about. But at the same time, you create your life. You are the creator of your whole life, whether or not you have your own business or not. Okay. So this is really coming into that like Emperor energy. This is someone who's really passionate, and that acts on your passions, but also like embody that, yes, this is me. I'm passionate. Hello, you're Scorpio. Of course you're passionate. I don't have to tell you that, right? But see that as something really beautiful, and really like enjoy that within yourself is what I'm feeling as well. And some of you are going to maybe take action on, okay, claiming, hey, this is my business. This is me. This is my gifts, or something that you're moving on, and really just being and shining in that, holding it all, being, as I said, the emperor, the goddess. Because look at this, the last one that came for you. You are manifesting. You're manifesting everything that you want. So making sure that you get out of this overwhelm or being in your mind, doing it moment by moment, and you are manifesting all this amazingness. Okay, this is for the whole month of June. So hang in there and take one day, sometimes 1 hour at a time, Scorpio. Thank you for being here. Join me in my workshops. They are amazing. As always, really beautiful and big energy shifts. I hold really powerful energy. So if you are ready to level up and really tune into all of that, join me. Okay, so let's see here. So Pisces, where did I put here? Pisces for the month of June. Pisces for the month of June. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of passion here too, Pisces. I feel like there's a choice here. So this is the first one. So there might be new passion projects, new passion people that are coming into your life even. So whatever that is, there's called for like action on creative ideas. Don't snooze on your creative ideas. I feel like this is a really good month to take action on these things. And yes, exactly. I was gonna say, because we have the 2 of Swords here, so this can be like stuck in your head about something or making a choice, but it's more important that it came up for someone else. I think it was Capricorn as well. It's more important to make a choice and go for it and see, especially if you're in this like, oh, I don't know what to choose. I don't know where this is for me. Like I would say it's better to take action on something so that you move the energy. And then sometimes we take action and the universe just just closes the door, right? So, but then it's a good thing, because then we know we were meant to go the other way, rather than being stuck in your head and wavering about things. The moose here is about that you have everything that you need, and here and now is actually a really beautiful moment. So this is about really not focusing on scarcity or what you don't have yet. This is about doing what you can to see the little like gold nuggets and the beautiful things, the magic in each moment, so that you can really calm down and feel that, so that you're not unhappy with things and focusing too much on the unhappiness, what's not working. And then also trusting, if you feel like, well, where is the universe, or where is my support, where is the people around me? This is trusting, so you don't close your heart in that. We come into prosperity, we come into love, into more wealth in every single way, success, fulfillment, when we have our heart open. So the snow leopard here is saying, don't close your heart, trust people, and trust, I mean, obviously be discerning. That's not what I'm saying here, but this is more of an inner level of like, I know that everything is working out the way it's planned. Like, please guide me, give me the signs, give me the intuitive signs, send me the people to support me. And I know that I will be supported. This is like a mantra I'm saying, right? So I know that I will be supported, as well, in everything that I need. Everything that I need always comes to me. Everything that I thrive from. Maybe you have to switch your focus from survival mode to thriving mode as well, and that everything is happening for you, Pisces. Okay, so a really beautiful journey here through the month of June. I feel like a lot of beautiful things are coming, but you have to take the time to nurture yourself, to fill your cup, to not close your heart, but to have it open, even if it's challenging or situations that are not, like, you feel like, why my manifestations are not here yet. They will be here. You can trust that. So tune into that magic within you. Okay, thank you for being here, Pisces, and thank you for following me. Thank you for subscribing or liking this or sharing this with anyone else as well that might benefit from these messages. I hope to see you in my workshops or in any other way. Have a beautiful month of June. Bye.